Welcome everyone to this week's YOGAmazing video podcast. I'm Chaz, I'm your host, and welcome back. Now this week I got an email from Mark and he says, Chaz, can you help me with my focus? I lose focus a lot. My head's all over the map. And I said, yes, of course, because you know, that's the reason I got into yoga, because I definitely was scatterbrained, still am a lot, and that's why I do my yoga. So Mark, that's going to be the focus, no pun intended, of this week's class. And there's going to be a lot of balancing poses. It's going to help us to focus. It's going to help us with strength. It's going to help us with balance. So it's going to be a great sequence here. And if you have an idea like Mark, please send it to me, chaz@yogamazing.com. Of course, you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And one other thing that I'm going to start doing is, if you're in iTunes, right below this week's video is going to be another a link that you can download a PDF file of this week's class. It's going to give you a description, a sequence of poses, and also a supplement promotion from my friends at sunshinehealthdirect.com, and it actually helps with focus. So please check that out, and if you're on YouTube, there is a link below the video where you can see that as well. So remember, as we go through this week's class, to breathe, relax, and have fun in this edition of the YOGAmazing video podcast. Okay, in today's class, we're going to start in mountain pose because a lot of the poses we're going to be doing today are going to be in a standing position. So I want to start here first as opposed to going into child's pose. But we can still get the same focus that we need. It's a very simple pose, just like child's pose, but also enables you to become present in the moment. So what I want you to do is look down at your feet, lift your toes, spread your toes, and distribute your weight evenly into the mat. And then I want you to tap your legs, and from here, firm up your legs, okay, so that you feel that they're active. Okay, now from here, draw your navel in, tuck your tailbone under, draw the shoulder blades down the back, bring your neck slightly forward, and then arms to your side, close your eyes, and deepen the breath. Just take these first few moments to focus on your breath and just to allow yourself to be present at this moment. From here, open your eyes, and we're going to start off with dancing Shiva, which is definitely going to be a very good balance. So I want you to set your gaze, your drishti forward. I'll turn this way a little bit so you can see me. So you're going to bring your arms up, index finger and thumb touching, and then you're going to bend the left leg. You're going to bring the right leg up, cross it up and over. Stay here and breathe. Release. Let's get set for the other side, and then let's bring it up. Cross it over, flex the foot that's in the air, shoulder blades down, index finger and thumb touching, gaze forward, deepen the breath. And release. Hands to the chest. Bring it to mountain pose. Stay here for a moment. Breathe. From here, we're going to keep our feet together. We're going to do a chair, but we're going to come up on our toes. So it's going to be a very intense pose here. So we're going to bring our arms out, and then we're going to come up. Open your feet slightly, and you're going to come up on your tiptoes. Shoulder blades down, deepen the breath. Breathe. And release. Come up, hands to the chest. And from here, we're going to do that one more time, the chair pose. So open up the feet slightly, hands out, lift up on your toes and hold. And release to mountain pose. Stay here and breathe. From here, tree pose. Bring your foot into the inner thigh, firming up the leg that you're standing on, opening the hips up, hands to the chest, deepen the breath. Slowly release. Keep your gaze soft, your breath deep, and let's rotate it to the other side. Again, firm up the leg, deepen the breath, go where you can go. If you need to kickstand it, put your hand against the wall. Don't get frustrated. Set the pose, deepen the breath. And release, coming back to mountain pose. From here, open up your legs. A little bit of a breather between balancing poses. We're just going to go right into a warrior two. Bring the arms up. Open up your stance as wide as you can. And I always say, tuck your body into 2 sheets of glass. Don't let your bottom stick out, your chest go forward. Bring it up and then sink it in. Open up your stance, knee over ankle, heel to arch, heel to heel. Whichever one works best for you. And you just gaze forward, deepen the breath. Bring it up, and let's rotate to the other side. Knee over ankle, lengthen, keep your body centered, gaze forward, deepen the breath, soften the gaze. Slowly release, hands to the hips, walk your feet in, and bring it back to mountain. Stay here, deepen the breath. Next, we're going to do eagle pose, so cross the arms, and then bring them up, and then pull down. And then we're going to do the simplified version. If you want to go deeper and wrap it around, that's fine. But I want you to take the leg up, and over, and then sit, and then straighten the spine. And release. Rotate, take the arms the other way. sit, cross the leg over, the simplified version, or you can fully wrap, whichever one works for you. Straighten the spine, sit into it, gaze forward, deepen the breath. And release. Release. Stretch your arms out. Bring it into prayer. Stay here, deepen the breath. And then from here, I want you to slowly open up your legs and just drop it down into a ragdoll. Just hang your head, palms up. Just breathe. And then bring it down, come on down to your tiptoes. Now what we're gonna do next is a little bit more challenging for upper body strength, but balance. We're gonna do a crow pose. We're gonna hold that for about a good 10 seconds. Then from there, we're gonna hop it into a plank pose and hold that for another 10 seconds. If you can't hop out of crow, then you can release and come to an upper push-up position and hold that plank position with me for another 10 seconds. So remember, as we do the crow, you're gonna flatten your palms. Remember, right now the weight's in my feet. You're gonna squeeze your arms to your legs, legs into your arms. And remember, you're building a shelf here, and you're transferring the weight from your feet to your hands. So remember, push, squeeze, and we're gonna bring it up. And if you can do 1 foot at a time, both, however you can do it. Just get used to the groove. Squeeze your arms and legs, bring your feet together, and hold. And plank. Now hold it here. And drop to your knees and sit back, crisscross your legs. Now the great thing about a plank pose, it's a static pose, but it really works your core. It's very intense. And I'm sure you feel that right now. So from here, I want you to just sit, crisscross, applesauce your legs or crisscross your legs. And we're gonna do a breathing exercise, and then we're gonna rest. Now we're gonna do what's called alternate nose breathing. So you're going to take, however you want to do it. I take my index, my ring finger and my pinky finger to my nostril, and then I use my thumb. So I'm kind of going back and forth. And what we're going to do, so let's start. We're going to inhale through the right nostril. We're going to hold with the thumb, and then exhale through the other nose. Inhale. Hold, exhale. Inhale. Hold, exhale. Inhale. Hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. One more round. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Release. Palms up. Sit here for a moment. And release, lying on your back. Go to Shavasana, the resting pose. Arms to your side, palms up. Just relax. These next few moments and just surrender. Release. And be at peace in the moment. Take the peace and the strength and share it. Namaste.